What's up, guys? I'm Jamal Nolan, back, and I had to interrupt our regularly scheduled culture breakdown to bring you guys the next big versus. And this Sunday, October 17th, we got Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I know a couple joints, but this one is a little bit before my time, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting schooled, because I know they're gonna take us to class. Also, I know that Big Daddy Kane has a podcast coming out very soon, and he has guests like J. Cole and Jay-Z on there, so I know it's coming soon after this versus, and I'm excited about that. And I just talked about the KRS-One versus MC Shan battle, where they exchanged a few blows back and forth on records, and MC Shan was a part of the Juice Crew, just like Big Daddy Kane. So this should definitely be interesting. If you haven't seen that hip hop media culture breakdown, definitely go check that out to get a full story on KRS-One versus MC Shan and the Juice Crew. Now let's jump right into the principle.
Don't be afraid to let your people eat. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to try to control everything. Let your people eat, man. Give them room to breathe. Because if ever down the road, you know, you run into hardship and you're not making it no more, these are people that you put on. You know, you can go to him and get a G, go to him get 5 Gs, go to him and get 10 Gs, and now you back in the game. So let them eat, man. Give them a chance to do something productive with their life.
Once your heart says, that was not me, if I could ever go back, I'd do that different. The universe is like, really? Okay, well, you robbed that guy last week. Now I'm gonna put you in front of somebody else who's about to do the same thing. Tell them of your experience, not your knowledge. Not what you know, where you've been. Tell them where you've been. Then now you have the credentials to teach. You've been somewhere. I can tell you firsthand knowledge is blah, 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 and blah, and here's the photo to prove it. That'll turn any kid around. Turn anybody around. I've seen it. Number one, your opportunity is always with you. It's your perception of yourself and your environment that blinds you from it. Change what you call yourself, and you change the things in your environment. Now you can see your opportunities.
I think that something the young hip-hop artists should know is that someone with the power to wear a certain hat or a certain sneaker and make millions of kids do the same thing just because the way they look up to you, imagine what you could do with your voice if you choose to speak up.
You are the slave of your higher self, C-E-L-F. You are the servant of your higher self until you become your higher self, then you're free. This is why they say you are born a slave. You're a slave to yourself. Once you realize that I am the eternal, immortal being that speaks without this body, has existence without time and space, once you really know that, you start moving like that, and then reality starts playing with you. You start reading things right in the nick of time. Some message comes to you right off the wall. Nobody else see it. You're the only one to see it. Why? Because your perception is such. This is how you get over. This is how you get past. This is how you compete. Never compete is how you compete.
It's cool.
I got a lot of advice for young people. I think that, you know, that you're supposed to go out here and get an education. I think that education is very important. That's the only way you learn how to deal with things that's going on in the real world. You know, I mean, it's like, for example, I know people that take law not because they want to be a lawyer or nothing like that, but just to know what they're signing. You know, what they're getting into, just know how to read contracts and things of that nature, you know. And I mean, that's real, because when you step in there, a young black man, the first thing, you know, someone I think is, you know, let me make money off this nigga here. You know, therefore, you got to be intelligent enough, you know, to know what you signing, know what you getting into. And if you drop out of school, that's not possible. You don't know what you're doing. You're just rolling with the flow, and that's no good.
My motivation is God.
Yep.
That's my motivation, God. I'm a philosopher by heart, and philosophy tends to make you an atheist. You know, the end result of philosophy is there is no God.
Yeah.
That's the end result of it. But I have too many experiences in my actual life. I can't deny God. Like, I can't deny. That too many things went down that I had nothing to do with, that was to my benefit. And not just benefit like my financial benefit, but like my life. Like when you were supposed to make a left, something said make a right. And you made the right and there was death on the left. I was like, word. I didn't even think. So the first inspiration is God. That's the first thing.